Hey everybody, welcome to the Unity Gaming Podcast. It's March 6th, 2014, and I'm Somppi.
I'm Riccio.
I'm Dan.
And I'm Kumar. How you guys doing?
If this is your first time listening, stick around, have a blast, a couple of laughs, and maybe some feels.
And a large drink of Whiskahol.
You just ruined it. You're a ruiner. You're not 60 frames.
That we're playing Pod.
Pod
Why'd you put?
can go fucking itself, okay? That's the new podcast where we censor ourselves with
You
sounds.
said go fucking itself.
You are the worst censorship person ever.
No, Devin, go fucking... Right, when I do the pop, I have to stop talking through my hand.
You're just doing all
Yes. Shoving my thumb in my mouth does not help. Anyway,
Hey everybody,
episode
welcome to
102.
the Unity Gaming Podcast.
And
It's the witching hour with your special guests, Dan and Riccio. We're going to play some smooth jazz for you this evening.
And what have you guys been smooth jazzing about this week?
Well, I've been smooth jazzing about this brand new thing. I got nothing on this one. I've just played the same shit all week.
What is the same shit that you play all
Hey
week,
guys,
man?
you know what's a good game?
What's a good game?
Castlevania Lords of Shadow
Fuck
2.
you, Dan.
Seriously? What? No.
I like it.
How about you go to the
Dan, you
At
kitchen?
the
played the first
beginning,
one,
at
right?
the very beginning, he makes a Symphony of the Night reference.
How about Dan? You
He
go
says,
to the
"What
kitchen.
is a man?" And then a golem punches his castle. And he says, "A miserable little pile of secrets."
Oh God. You should go to the kitchen, get yourself a bowl, shit upon that bowl, and then mascara your face with it. I don't understand why you mascara your face part and not your fucking eyes.
He is.
But God damn it.
There's tons of little improvement. I like it.
It's some
Okay.
weird
Maybe one day.
social commentary.
If it's
You're
like-
like a weird performing artist.
Me?
No, Riccio, who just does
What?
has really weird statements that nobody gets ever.
I'm
you
like
just do them, and yet somebody pays you for it.
I'm like a fisherman fishing into a sea of ideas.
And this kid,
And whatever comes
throws
out
gum down.
bites the eyes. We already told that one last podcast. And
I'm sorry, you need to come up with a new metaphor.
all right, so you got a bird, okay, and it shits, and as the shit hits, a tree comes out. The tree makes feathers instead of leaves, and the leaf feathers sprout children's baby ideas. And then you get a book.
Fuck is wrong with you?
Just remember to buy Riccio's new CD when the shit hits.
Available December 1988.
You have to go back in time. You literally have to go back in
No,
time.
That is actually the future where the days of the month go to the thousands.
This is performance art.
Perfect.
This is drama.
Hey, Devin, what have you been playing all of
This
these?
is Riccio's soul.
We don't want to talk about Castlevania?
Whoa now, right.
Yeah.
No, we're done with it. All right. What
Sound like NPR.
What have you been enjoying about the exquisiteness of
Tell me
the,
your
the game,
feelings.
Dan?
It's like the first one, but they made little improvements.
Okay, so
Like,
garbage.
the daggers aren't limited anymore. They have cooldown.
So it's like a rich man turd covered diamond, or a diamond enveloped in turd.
This NPR segment is really, I'm just really enjoying this.
This is your jam.
I've
This is
never
my
actually
jam.
listened or heard of NPR.
NPR
I thought
is
we were
like,
talking about Neil Patrick Harris.
and no,
I'm
NPR
now
is like,
Except that'd be NPH. What's the matter with you?
That's why I realized it, and I didn't realize what the voice was. All right.
next on
What have you?
NPR, we've
How
got
far have
4
you gotten?
hours of the didgeridoo.
How far have you gotten into
I
the
played for 2 hours.
2 hours?
I finished the tutorial
Okay.
and gotten a little bit into the first level.
Okay.
There's weird stealth parts where you get turned into
Oh.
a rat
Oh.
and
Jeez.
run around past
Is the
people.
reason why he's not a bat? Or a bird type of flying night creature?
because you've been asleep a long time, you lost your powers.
So you
Oh.
become a rat instead of a bat. So what you're telling me is evolution has dictated
He's going
that
backwards.
rats are better than bats.
I feel like somewhere in the design document, when they said, hey, he can turn into a bat, they typoed it, they kept it, never questioned it.
That you know what? Could
Made
be.
sense. How far did you get? How many hours?
2.
2? Okay. You got it on what console?
He made a PC.
On the
He made a
console
Symphony
PC?
of Night reference in the first.
That's what got you?
Yeah.
How is the frame rate on it?
What is the man? A miserable little pile of secrets. It looks really good on PC. Actually.
Okay, cool.
I took a screenshot if you want to pull it up on my Steam community.
I've seen some people playing it, and I realized that apparently there's multiple parts, or at least a part where the game is in first-person mode, and that seems really weird. Like first person, you move around.
There is one part, but I assumed it was just like a weird cutscene thing.
A weird broken piece of the game.
Were you controlling it when it was the one part, or
Kind of. I don't know. It was very like. Guess what you can do in this game, Riccio? Name something about the mechanics of the first game that you hated.
All right, so there was fighting. You're like, you're a dude.
So you had to move.
Apparently, you can turn into a rat. So I'm going to say that they've made improvements in the
rat-based technology.
Yeah, the base building for rats, and
You can turn off QuickTime events.
oh fucking
That's actually a pretty good
wow.
idea.
Does it just auto happen then?
Yeah, the stuff just happens.
That's actually a really smart
I hate
design decision.
to point out some glaring faults in what you've just told us, Dan, but Steam says you've played for 1.6 hours. So the fuck.
We're gonna need you to leave
Yeah.
leave this house and turn in your keys, please.
You're no there's
fired.
You don't have a key to this house.
Oh,
Die?
I cut a couple.
No, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to find the screenshot. But yeah, so you're actually liking it?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's enjoyable.
Okay.
But
Is it-
that's me really liking dumb Castlevania stuff. Also, like
Okay.
I was sold on that game when he made Symphony of the Night reference. I was like, yay! I'm in Lords of Shadow 2.
Take me
Even
where
though
you
the
will.
voice acting during that was kind of bad.
Steam doesn't want to load the screenshot properly for me to save it, so I'm gonna narrate it, so I can't get to it.
It's just a nice screenshot of the castle.
There's castles, and there's a horror bad choice of font, and it's pretty great.
A horror bad choice of font.
Oh, you don't like where it says Bernhardt's Wing?
No. But anyways,
You just won't give this game a chance.
no, I won't. I'll one day if it's like super cheap, I might give it a shot and finish the first one possibly.
I could just share my library to you.
Okay.
Not undignify yourself by giving them more money,
Okay.
but
Well,
still experience the game.
good. Maybe we can do that. Anyways, you can play anything else, Dan? Or do you want to talk more about
Awesome Knots Assemble.
what is Awesome Knots Assemble, Dan?
It's Awesome Knots for the PlayStation 4.
Is that what's in the top right now?
That is what's here. People are bad right
Whoa.
now, and apparently they know it because we were shit talking the whole last match.
Yeah.
And had your fucking camera mic on.
You remember how there's multiple profiles on the PS4? Well, apparently camera mic muting does not carry across.
to any of them.
Or, why don't I do this as well? Don't know if I'm muted on my own profile. Been playing games on my PS4. So, but yeah. So, apparently people have been hearing us trash talk them because they're really bad at
But
this.
you know what? They were really fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
That Voltar stood underneath a turreted up Derpel.
Yeah.
The names in that
destroyed
game
them.
just make me so happy.
Yeah. But,
He
Yeah,
wasn't even doing it. He's just standing there.
so Dan, talk to us about Awesome Knots Assemble. What is it on the PS4? How much is it? What does it come with?
Right now it's $7.99.
Perfect. Only on Plus?
Only on Plus.
Cool.
It's $10 for not Plus.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh god, I don't have Click yet. This is not good.
Well, hang on, Dan.
Yeah.
Starstorm just came out for the PC. Is that on PS4?
The balance patches of Starstorm are,
Uh-oh.
but not Ted.
Oh. Is it
Or any of the
intended to be
custom-
that way? Custom what, sorry?
Any of the custom game modes.
Okay.
They aren't on here either.
What
Okay.
kind of custom game modes are there actually in Starstorm?
There is Deathmatch.
'Kay.
There is Random Knots.
Yeah.
And I am not aware of any other ones.
Okay. They haven't actually said, you were saying that if they will include Starstorm as the purchase, but it will be coming soon.
It will come out.
So whether it's going to be just part of it or DLC,
I'm not
we don't know.
I'm not sure how they're managing that exactly. But that's why I've only just bought the game for PS4.
Yeah.
And not any DLC or
So yeah, because
costumes or anything,
Yeah.
because I don't know if they're going to keep up with balance patches and such.
So for anybody
PS4.
who plays the Awesome Knots PC version, if you go to like the Steam store, for example, you'll notice there's a shit ton of costumes. I'm pretty sure if I check right now, there's like maybe like what $30-$40 worth of costumes, each ranging from like normal costumes to like some premium ones that change some abilities and some looks and some weird stuff, or some voice acting. So if I go to the Steam page, I do all DLC. It's $100 with the DLC. Some of it is overlapping because they're skin packs and then separate skins.
Yeah.
But all that is available on the PS4 version as well, other than the TED stuff because TED isn't in the game. Yeah. But there's no way to transfer like your PC purchases to the PS4 anyway. So if you already...
Though weirdly, I have the
Cluck?
Not Cluck. The Swords and Soldiers Voltar.
Oh, weird.
But
How did you get that? Is it that for like plus?
PlayStation.
Is that for the plus users or?
Maybe, I don't know.
There might have just been not like no way for them to
So they
include
just
that.
gave it to
Yes,
everyone,
there's like a way to take it. Like the Honeydew one, I guess. I don't know if the Honeydew one, 'cause there was no way to buy
I
one
should
on
check.
PC.
I haven't.
You just unlocked him?
I haven't looked at School Day yet. I unlocked him while I was here.
Cool.
Like, that's.
But yeah, no, Awesome Not still awesome. Still seems to transfer over to the PS4 pretty good. So if those of you
people
who
are bad.
Yeah.
So if you want to go stomp some face for a little while,
get 2 other buddies who
Want
are...
to feel like a big man?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was 13-2 last game.
That's
The
insane.
2 deaths were right at the end while trying to take down their base.
Huh.
That's it.
But it looks pretty good. So
it does look really nice.
there's no Vita version, right? But it does have
But it has remote play, which I've been doing from bed, and that's great.
Which is really great because now I'm gonna go play that.
Cool. Not bad. You been playing anything else now?
Yes.
Who?
But I have to think of it.
Okay.
I've still been doing some Spelunky daily challenges.
Yeah,
I haven't been consistent with them, but I have.
I started doing that.
Can I just...
I was so happy to see both you guys on the scoreboard. I was so happy.
Do you want to know what? I did it too, okay? But for some reason, my fucking internet dropped halfway through it, didn't record my thing. I was sad.
That happened to me today, actually.
That's
where
garbage.
it only, mind you, mine did record though, so
Oh,
it treated it as if I disconnected it myself.
Oh.
Which is weird because like I've been noticing that I've been getting kicked off PSN.
Yeah.
Just over the last couple of days, and I don't know whether it's my connection or I'm sure it's probably just my connection because I feel like if it was a more serious kind of thing, then even like you guys probably would have been experiencing it too.
PSN did have some outages
So-
during the week, though. They were fixing some party chat stuff, and it fucked up a little bit of other stuff. Very rarely,
okay.
like intermittently, but it would disconnect people randomly and do some weird stuff.
Well, maybe that was
So
the cause.
I got screwed today at like, I think at only like 10,000 or something.
Uh,
It just disconnected me. I was like, wow, thank you so much, game.
so can we talk about something really quick about Spelunky for a second?
Yeah,
Is that I remember seeing Dan. Did you tweet it that you had a picture of you playing Spelunky where you were actually on top of Kumar's score?
I sent that through PlayStation.
No, it was
message.
PlayStation.
to
Was that
our,
what it was?
it was to our group message on the on
PlayStation.
PSN.
That's where it was. So, how did that feel, Dan?
Yeah, how was that?
I did not quite know what to expect.
Did it feel good?
I was like, really?
You took on a Titan and you won.
Whatever, I hate you guys.
A giant.
I
Hey, you
didn't.
guys so
I
much.
couldn't really process the information.
The
I
power
saw
of Kumar was defeated.
Kumar, how does it feel to now be a former shell of what you once were?
Kumar, what are you going to do now that you can no longer look at Spelunky and cry? And not cry, sorry.
Yo, whatever. My average right now is like 485,000 or something.
Kumar, how does it feel to have lost
Here's the
$1.2 billion
awesome
in stock?
Here's the awesome thing: the daily challenge right after that one, I saw Kumar's score. I was like, let's try and beat it, and then promptly in like 1-2 fell on spikes.
Dan, how did you feel how you were
Is that when
taken
tried
down
to, tried to jump that pit, Dan, or?
No,
Oh, that
this
was a
is
different time.
different.
That was a different
Just
time.
yeah.
All right, so I'm going to actually try to get into the Spelunky stuff as well. I've been wanting to do that before I go to sleep. But,
It's been fun. I've been doing it
yeah.
when I wake up in the morning and I'm just like eating breakfast or
I've
something.
actually been connecting my Vita to like tethering it to my phone
Oh,
and playing
oh.
the daily challenge on lunch.
Oh, cool.
Oh, nice.
It's not bad.
It's a good way
That's
to do
awesome.
it.
Do you guys feel like you're getting better at all for Devin and Dan? Fuck you, Kumar.
I definitely do feel like I'm getting better. The issue that I've been having is I've been trying messing around in the jungle. And every time I go into the jungle, I'm like, I'm shit at this game. Fucking hate this. It's hurting my feelings. Fuck you, Spelunky. And it's just like I have to put it down for half an hour or something because I just get shit kicked constantly by everything in the jungle. Besides that, I'm enjoying it.
Jungle's tough. I almost made it to ice caves a couple days ago.
I made it to ice caves once, and that was it. And then I promptly slid off the edge and fucking plummeted to my death.
I feel like the ice caves are actually easier because all it is like slightly slippery ground and like aliens that drop bombs on you and like the throwing Yeti people, but there's no like shitty monkeys and spike traps and like the fucking poking
The
tight
side
totem
spike
things, the side
yeah,
spikes.
Those are the worst.
And the shitty like times where you have like the monkey on the vines with like the spikes below it, and you're just like, I can never do this stupid thing.
Yeah.
So there's none of that garbage stuff. So the ice caves I feel like are a little bit easier maybe.
Fucking vines, man.
But yeah, Spelunky.
It's good.
I'm so happy you guys are getting into it.
It fills that neat little niche of like I'm watching something, but I'm not really paying attention to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play a couple rounds of Spelunky and get better at this, and then
See,
something.
that's the weird thing. I played Spelunky like the whole time until like in that purpose.
Yeah.
Until Awesomenauts came out, because now
Okay.
I'm just playing that on my Vita.
I guess
Actually, it's funny you say that, Dan. You know what Spelunky is doing for me right now is that it's filling the same void until Binding of Isaac Rebirth comes out.
Then just somehow killed someone through Spawn in Awesomenauts, proving once more that people playing Awesomenauts on PS4 are probably very new to the game.
He just stood there. He didn't do anything. I walked away because like, wait a minute. Can I hit him that far? He just stood there looking at me. He wasn't even shooting. I just
Fucking stabbed him in the head.
dead. He could have walked a centimeter back the other way and been healing and out of range.
Oh well. Yeah. Spelunky. Anything else you guys want to add?
Dan's big man.
Play anything else? Vita, PS3, PS4.
Me and Kumar played Dead Nation.
Yeah?
We did. Yeah.
Did
We finished the first 2 missions.
Has it crashed out on you yet?
No.
Okay, so officially
We were laughing at your texts when we were playing and enjoying a flawless experience.
So the PS3
Yeah.
version
60 frames a second.
That is not 60 frames a second.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was just saying, fuck you. No, but the so the PS3 version when that one came out, the PS3 version when the PS4 came out. Oh, it does come out. Okay. When the PS4 version came out, when the PS4 came out and the friend limit was over 100, Dead Nation blew up on the PS3. Like it just didn't work. It wouldn't even start. It was just fucked. And now, from what I can tell, some people are getting the same issue with the PS4 version. Whereas if you have over 100 friends, when it goes to submit your score once you beat a level, it's doing like checking leaderboard.
It took a while for us to do that too.
So it does take a while, but the thing is, while it's doing it right before it submits, it submits, and then as it's like printing it, then it would do like see whatever error that Battlefield would give you or something, and then it would just fucking delete my save. Well, it wouldn't delete it. I'd go back in, it's like, hey, your thing's corrupted. You gotta continue. It's gonna restart you. So I had to play the first level like 2 or 3 times, and then
That's
I just
kinda
gave
shitty.
Jeez.
up.
It's frustrating.
So I don't know if they're gonna
Those
patch
levels
it
are
or
long also.
yeah.
Yeah, they're like 30 minutes or so, 35
I
minutes, I
got
think.
really good at doing it, and I was like normal. Okay, I'm gonna try it on like brutal or whatever the fuck whatever the other thing.
Morbid,
was.
I think, is one of
Morbid, yeah. And I just went up and I was like, okay, let's do another one. Okay, fuck this game. I'm done with
We
it.
were playing on normal.
And then I went to the endless mode. I gave that a try, and then I lasted like I don't know 20-30 minutes. Like, oh, perfect. It was submitting the score. It deleted it. I don't know if it fucking submitted the score. I don't want to turn that game back on for now because
Well, at least you didn't pay for it.
yeah, I guess I didn't pay for it. Thank God. Speaking of that, actually, do you guys see the game Basement Crawl on PS4?
No.
Apparently
Apparently it's garbage.
Yeah, apparently it's busted. Like it crashes and it's all fucked up, and it's $10. So if you guys are thinking of getting Basement Crawl, maybe stay away for now until they fix it up. But yeah, no, I don't know. I think that Nation's pretty cool. It was fun. I feel like R1 is weird to shoot though.
Well,
Can
I
you-
changed it to R2.
It feels better at
You
R2.
can reconfigure.
Yeah, it really does. And you can actually remap the control scheme. So if there's... Hello?
You started melting. It's okay, no worries. Control scheme, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, you can change the entire control scheme if you want, and if you prefer, like you can quick map, or so you can map your like your specific items or weapons to the face buttons, and then you just kind of like quick map them. But you can change that to literally anything you want. So
What were our R2 and L2?
one of them is melee, and I think one of them is throw.
It's dash.
Oh, so yeah, the dash and okay, right, and or the use
yeah.
button or whatever. Okay, yeah, cool. I guess
melee is used.
yeah. So I'll probably give it another shot. I might, because the thing is, the leaderboards are taking a while to load, so it's possible that just a lot of people were on that game and it was just fucked up and it was just causing it to crash and I was getting unlucky. But it was really bothersome because I hated that I was so excited that I tried it 3 times and each time just rewarded
Just kept
me
screwing up.
with deleting my save. But anyway, Dead Nation is still pretty neat when it's working though. How was the co-op actually?
Good.
It worked well. We didn't have any problem.
It kind of feels awesome in that game, just kind of like walking slowly.
Oh, like you're talking about that one time, huh, Dan?
Yeah, we were walking up a hallway, and there's these guys that like hide on walls, and so you have to like
All
shine
right.
your light on them for them to like actually come and attack you.
Yeah.
or be able to see them to shoot them. And so we were we were just kind of like slowly walking down the hallway because when you're aiming, you're moving slower.
Yeah.
So we were kind of just like slowly walking down the hallway, and
We hadn't even actually spoken about it beforehand either.
yeah, and we were just like slowly aiming and like checking all the corners and shining our lights, and like I don't know, it just felt really awesome to play.
Have you guys noticed that game does something that's really interesting? Where when you go into like a certain corner where it's going to spawn a shit ton of zombies, like a light source erupts out of the ground and then points at like a wall, and then all the zombies run out, and it puts the coolest shadows in the wall next to you.
No,
the lighting is pretty cool.
Whenever you see like those orange spotlights appear, and they usually like go and try and blind you, look at walls nearby, because you have like that effect that you've maybe seen in like movies where it's just like shadows of zombies running past you, but it's like that with like the lighting of your gun shooting, so you're seeing like them die and stuff in real time. It just looks fucking awesome. I don't know.
That sounds actually really fucking cool.
It's a really dumb little thing that they've added to it. I don't know if it was in the PS3 version, but it's pretty sweet. Yeah. So yeah, that game is free for. I know it's free in North America. It's also free in Europe, I believe as well.
Yep.
Cool. So yeah. So check that out. Free game. Get it. It's probably be there for a month. So
did it come out?
yes, I remember. I think so actually, because I know they updated on Wednesday.
It was we looked at the leaderboards because you get like a contribution.
Yeah, for wiping out the.
Oh yeah, but it's based on location.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And so
States was crazy.
Canada was doing 8% of the contribution.
Oh wow.
And then everything else was doing like I don't know, like 1 or 2%
like
each at most.
Very negligible. It was like
and then the United States was
0.002.
72% of
Wow.
the entire like destroying zombies contribution thing.
I'm going to see if it's actually out.
I know it will be coming
Yeah.
out. There were definitely people on the leaderboards already.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes, because there's a tutorial thing for like tips on playing Dead Nation. So
Cool.
I'm going to say yes. Go get it free. But yeah. So anything else you guys been playing?
That's pretty much it for me, I think.
I've
I don't
been
think there's
playing
anything of
Counter-Strike again.
No.
Yeah.
What did you get this week, Devin?
I got another ultra rare knife.
Another ultra rare knife. You son of a
How much does
bitch.
that worth?
At the high point, 400. At the low point, about
Jeez.
210.
Yeah.
So the least amount of money you could sell this random knife for is $200.
Yeah, about that.
If somebody were to buy
It's
it.
craziness.
Yeah.
So now I have a knife for counter-terrorist and a knife for terrorist, which is pretty great. It's definitely really nice. And the round ended up playing some of the new maps. I've been stuck playing those because I don't really like the older ones are fine, but it's really nice to get a change of pace. So I ended up playing with a couple of guys yesterday that you know when you get that group of like randoms that all just are talking on their mics and they're all laughing and having a good time, and just so happens you're shit kicking the other team at the same time, so it just makes the experience a little bit better. It got to the point where we were doing like everybody drop their pistol and go with a knife round, and like the other team would be like, no, we're gonna shoot you, and you know they pick off like 1 or 2 of us. We ended up winning 2 out of the 3 knife rounds.
Quote unquote knife rounds.
Yeah. Quote unquote knife rounds. So like it was just like us bum rushing people with knives out, didn't have any guns, like dropped all the guns at the spawn and just ran at them with knives.
Oh my god.
And like we ended up winning a couple of those rounds. And then we ended up everybody like have you played I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's a street in like a city. It's got the vault is like the ceiling's blown down. It's a hostage rescue mission. Fuck, I can't think of the
Assault?
No, it's not Assault. It's in Phoenix. It's in Operation Phoenix.
Oh no, I haven't played any Operation Phoenix stuff.
Kumar,
Some of the maps are awesome.
can you think of that map?
Are the Phoenix maps in the actual rank matches, or is it only in?
No, they're
They're all
full on
there.
ranked.
So yes, they are in the competitive one.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're in the competitive matches.
Oh,
That's
that's
what I've
cool.
been playing. So I'm bumped back up to Gold Nova again.
Cool.
Which is really nice.
Mm.
It's downtown is what it's called.
Okay.
And so downtown you kind of start off like it's like a bank on the corner of a block,
Okay.
and there's obviously 2 egress routes in A and B side. But what ends up happening is there are all these like little offices that you can hide in.
Oh, cool.
And so terrorists, it's kind of a T-sided map, but if you're a good CT team, you'll do in pairs of 2s and 3s clearing rooms,
Okay.
and like there'll always be somebody with a sniper rifle like staring down the halls. So if you're clearing in 2s and 3s, what'll end up happening is like you'll throw a flashbang into the room and then go in and try and shoot the dude. And if that doesn't work, you'll end up like bum rushing out the sides, and like the dude will run out after you and the sniper will just take him out. So it's like this really, we were playing really tactically and going about it in a really, really good way. But if you're on terrorist, you can actually stack all in one room where there's a hostage.
Okay.
And the only way they can get to that hostage is like through the upper one. but you can always have somebody stacking they've got an upper and lower hostage. It's a kind of a 2-story map. And we ended up standing on top of one of the hostages, and their whole team ran around, and we ended up killing them all with grenade kills.
Which shit.
Like, it was really dumb shit like that we were doing, where it was just like, all right, everybody buy a grenade, everybody drop all their guns and just have the grenade out. And when they turn the corner, we're just going to throw the grenade. So it's like the dumbest shit like that. And the whole time we're all like swapping skins and like trying to like barter to buy different skins off of each other. And it's just like, it was the perfect internet experience is what it was.
How much is it to get into Operation Phoenix again?
Like $3?
$3?
$2.99.
Cool.
And
It was free for me, by the way.
Oh, really? How'd you get that?
I have no idea. I've been playing the maps and I know I haven't bought Operation Phoenix.
Okay, so I think it might be a glitch because I played with Dustin, and then all the maps were available for me, and I played like 4 rounds before buying Operation Phoenix.
If one of you guys in the party has it, I think you can play on those maps.
No, I was playing by myself.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I've done the same.
It might just like don't unselect them because I unselected them and then I couldn't play them again. So
either that or maybe it's like if you have the pass, you can actually get the crates that drop from those new maps, but you can still play them or something. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. But they're a lot of fun. Like we skinned, which is one of the guys from the channel, Dustin, which has been on here before.
Yeah.
And I all played a map on Thunder, which is probably the biggest map that you can actually get. So it's like it's massive long hallways, and then it's really it's a horribly T-sided map.
Okay.
Because it's yet again it's a hostage one, but it's all the hostages are within probably about 3 feet of each other. Like it's a really 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 T-sided map, and it feels really weird running up to it because you have to run for like a minute before you can. Lifeless eyes, Dan. Feels really weird. Before you get any combat, you're always running up this really open, exposed hallway or through, like, actually on top of the dam. Okay. So it's like, I don't know, it's really odd to play the game because it doesn't feel like a Counter-Strike match. Because it's, like Counter-Strike, you're normally used to medium, long hallways with, like, close quarters and you're ducking through doorways and stuff like this. This one, you can actually, if you're CTing good enough, you can actually ninja hostages out without even being seen. So there's like a couple of vent systems you can go through.
That's kind of cool.
Like there's it's a multi-story one at the back end as well, so it's pretty sweet actually. I really like it.
That reminds me of Assault was probably the only one of Counter-Strike that I can remember that actually felt like really different. There was like the entrances were completely on the other side of like the map or like of the building, and then there's like vents on top that you crawl into, which you either drop right into the hostage room. So like Assault was it sounds like it's a mix of Assault and Office.
Okay,
for a
so
lot of the maps. Like
yeah,
openishness,
so
in different ways.
With the AUG change that's happened now, where it's not just like the reticle doesn't just fucking zoom in; it's actually got like a scope around it.
Yeah.
This on Thunder, it's really nice because these hallways, if T's really quick enough, they can actually get out onto the top of the dam first, and they can have a perfect AUG, like or op or SG firing point. So it's like if somebody's out there with a auto sniper or an op, they can just take out the whole team if everybody's bum rushing that way.
Okay.
But on the like, if you're coming from T side on the left side, it's kind of this open hallway with a couple of ladders, and then you start snaking through into the actual, like, I guess you call it the control room. It's all kind of tight corridors and stairwells.
Okay.
But you can actually go up and hop into a couple of different areas where you can just, like, you can't be seen, or you can get behind the terrorists really quickly. If they're bum rushing outside, you can be behind them before they even realize it.
Okay.
So what'll happen is you'll end up getting terrorist teams that are just like, they're just camping the hostages, like, as you normally would.
Yeah.
But then you also get like other ones that will have like 2 or 3 guys will bum rush out, because if you can do it, you can stop CT in their tracks, like no problem. But bum rushing out leaves you completely exposed to this other hidden vent area, and it's this vent you can't actually get to by terrorist side. You have to go through the CT side.
Weird.
So it's just a weird ejecting, like you actually drop through the vent and hit the floor. Like there's no way to get to it. It's a one-way vent essentially. So it's really interesting and really neat to play this way, but on this map, because it is so T-sided, there's clearly a vantage point on a second story, like at both hostage locations, where CT has to run through a set of doors to get to them, and if you've got like an AUG or any ranged weapon, there's no, like, you just end up getting toasted. So there's definitely like needs some rebalancing on a couple of these maps before I consider them to be like optimal.
Yeah, well, a lot
gameplay.
of those they're all player created maps, which is pretty awesome. But it's kind of crazy when you see like the words player created map and you look at the quality of that some of those maps have. Like if you look at anything from Operation Phoenix, and it looks fucking insane. Like there's
like it actually looks amazing.
yeah, compared to like, not I don't want to say like the original Counter-Strike maps are blocky, but they're a lot more arena-y feeling. But a lot of the maps I've seen from like the Payback or this one seems like they're actual. Not I don't want to say like lived in areas, like not that they're that intense, but yeah, I don't know. They seem a lot more lifelike. I don't know. Like there's I don't know.
More natural, I think.
Yeah, more natural is the word I'm looking for. Instead of just like clear hallways and like other routes and stuff, it looks like it's more of like that bank one looked like it was a bank on the side of a on
the corner of a
on
block.
A corner of a
And it's
block and stuff,
it's really cool because a lot of these levels they add height to the matches. Like Dust is just it's got ramps. There's no actual height. And so on downtown, if you're quick enough, you can actually, and you haven't been shot yet, you can grab a hostage and legitimately burst through a railing and like drop to the first like floor and be at the hostage rescue zone in like 20 seconds.
Well, everything you're saying, I want it to be like a tactical intervention where you grab the hostage and you get into the car and you just fucking start squirreling along the road outside to like fucking helicopter place. You get in the fucking helicopter, you got the fucking hostage by the back of the head and you're just pushing him forward and using him as a shield. It's crazy. We gotta play more tactical intervention.
So it's like it kind of gets like that because there are moments where if there's only like in downtown, if there's only one CT guy on top on the second floor and everybody else is below, what'll end up happening is they'll grab the hostage and just fucking make a dash for the railing. They'll normally get shot and the hostage always flies forward like he's been shot out of a fucking cannon. So you just like shoot him out and almost hit the like hostage zone. So it's just like there were 3 or 4 times where there's 2 people left. The person's waiting to do the like catch. It's like getting a Hail Mary essentially. So it's pretty awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really enjoying
still playing
Counter-Strike. Like that was one of the best purchases. I wish I hadn't held out for so long.
Yeah.
It's really fucking great.
I'm sure Valve is really happy too with the amount of money you've been sinking into keys and cases and all that shit. But
I can admit that I've put more money than I would like to admit in.
Yeah.
I'm close to I'm about 110.
You can admit that you won't admit something.
I'm at about $110 in cases and keys.
Jeez.
I have a problem.
Yeah. That's fucked
well,
up.
We could just not talk about me spending money on magic. So I mean, that's
but here's the thing: is like I have these fucking 2 knives that if I can sell them, it's like $400. But that's a really scary way of looking at it because that's $400 I have to sink into that game till I break even. I think I might just go out while I'm ahead.
You're not going to go out though. You're going to just keep.
Yeah. But the
a
second
new case will come out and you're like, well, I can make money off this one, man. Maybe I can make case.
But the worst is like I'm doing like economic analysis of like, okay, these guns match up to this price. If I can trade them up, then this one sells for this much. Like, all right, like no, all right, I'll take that risk. It's a 1 in 3 chance. Like we'll go for it.
Yeah.
So it's like I essentially made like I've essentially spent about $200, but I've made $90 in that game.
Yeah.
And then just like dropped it back into cases and keys. So this is like
yeah,
really
I guess, okay.
Like if you look at my amount of cases and keys that I bought, it's about $200, but I've only put 110 in.
Because you sold certain AKs.
Yeah, I sold certain AKs, got a whole bunch of stuff that was worth.
Okay, that's not so bad, but still, it's kind of bad. But still, yeah, so.
Like I need to not do it. That's the thing. Is like I look at it and I'm like, I just do this and then I'll be good to go.
Goddamn Valve being really smart with putting cool cosmetic items in their games that don't actually influence much. Other than not even. Yeah, they don't influence much.
It's really weird because there's this weird status associated to it. Because what'll end up happening is you'll have like a really sick skin, and then either everyone in the team or everybody else like in warm up is like, "Where'd you get that skin? I'll trade. I'm gonna buy the skin." Like, I just know it's that factory.
And you go $200.
It's that factory. Well, okay. I played a match 2 days ago where some dude legit sold his M4, like the Asimov, I think it's called. Yeah. Sold that factory new with stat track in the match. Sold it for $342.
Jeez,
that's craziness.
Like just sold it outright because it was factory new. He had something like 400 kills on it, and the dude saw it on the other team. Was like, "I'll give you $400 for that right now. Like, I just do it."
Why didn't he go through the marketplace? He could have made it for less.
It's just like it was fucking retarded.
There's actually a lot of people who don't trade via the marketplace because they want money that they don't need to spend on Steam.
Yep.
So trading for PayPal and stuff is,
Yeah. So but like there's all these weird bots that are trolling people's inventories for like weapons. So I get like now that I have 2 knives, I'm getting like 3 times the amount of friend requests that clearly
You can private all your inventory and stuff.
like
though.
have no bearing on the actual item.
Yeah.
And it's like every time I go to put them up on the marketplace, it's like I'll get like 15 to 20 a day. It's like I can't. I'm done with this. So
Anyway.
a little much.
You can play anything else in Counter-Strike?
Oh, let me just think. Fuck, I have to think about what I played this week. Battlefield.
Oh, okay.
The Naval Strike DLC is going to be coming out.
March 15th?
Yeah.
20th, 24th?
But it was really weird because I played a Naval Strike map.
What?
Because I went into the server list and selected NS maps, and there was 1 server up, and I played it.
Was it like an admin
But they didn't put the DLC out yet, though.
It was fucking 1 server, and I was like, yeah, this NS stuff must be new, like premium DLC early or something like that. Played for like 15 minutes, and then I got booted off.
Weird. Odd.
Maybe it was an admin server.
Maybe they were just like, yeah, we're going to stress test this DLC that's private for people only.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay, so Shanghai, I did the cost analysis. I would need to start off with about $1,000. And I can do that. It's like
to make a living from selling skins, as just to say it out loud in case somebody's listening to the audio version.
Yeah. It runs into this really weird gray zone where I should probably just be a day trader. So
Because
why are you wasting your time?
yeah, why am I wasting my time with skins when I could probably just do day trading?
you can't really make a living off it because it'd be Steam money unless you're
Nope,
going to people and selling it via like PayPal and stuff.
No, if there's a way that you can actually transfer your Steam wallet into PayPal. There is just a cut taken off the top again.
Oh, that
That
seems garbage.
So people who sell like skins and stuff in the marketplace for hundreds of dollars, and like Dota skins there's this weird subculture where they're called exquisite skins. So they're these ultra rare skins that you buy for a certain currency value up front. So during like different festivals, they'll have different quality of skins and such. And if you buy the top one, there's a certain amount of rarity to it, and you can only buy so many a day. And you can actually end up selling them for later on for like the most expensive Dota item to ever sell was like $4,000. And so there's only like 10 of them in existence, and they're super rare because some dude has like 2 of them already and is just sitting on them and driving the price up, and it's just this weird.
I know there's a courier that was $10,000 or something that sold. I forget which one it was. It was whatever big
Golden,
creep guy.
But he's golden. He's the golden one.
Yeah, but that's just crazy.
Yeah, so it's this really weird like gray area where people are selling skins and crazy stuff for large amounts of money.
Very large amounts of money.
Yeah.
Very large amounts of money. And I'm getting into this weird subculture that I did not know existed.
Oh god.
And it's freaking me out a little bit because I'm getting these really weird messages like, hey man, like I'll just invite to trade, and they're like,
your knives are a part of this underground.
Yeah, it's just a fucking weird thing. Like I made the mistake of adding a couple of these people because they were like, yeah, you've got a couple of groups in common. I'm like, yeah, all right, that's great. They're like, there must be Unity.
What are the groups like?
Must be Unity people that like I just like I know.
No, it's like
It's
Steam family sharing.
Yeah, it's like shit like that. And they're like, and what'll happen is they'll be like, invite to trade. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, what do they have to trade? And they'll just like dump all this shit in the like trade thing. And they're like, what do you want for your knives? Pick what you want. I'm like, I don't want anything. I'm just gonna stick with my knife. No, trade me. You want to trade me? And it's like, no, I don't. Just stop, please stop. No.
And then you're DDoS.
Like I'm terrified. I'm absolutely terrified. And yet again, it all goes back to those weird scraper bots that are like pulling out people's like inventories and dumping them into database files and stuff.
You can private your database, your inventory stuff. so that and nobody can access it unless you've actually put it up on the marketplace.
Yeah.
Then they see what's up there, but like other than that, no one can see it.
Yep.
But
I'm trying to think of what else I've played. To be honest with you, there was something else, but I can't remember. Where do I view my play games?
Hey guys, I'm gonna call it quits for just like a little bit here.
Sure.
I gotta finish up a couple things, but I'll be back. Hopefully, you guys won't be done.
no, that sounds good. Just
So
let
I'll
us know
shoot you a message and I'll just come back in.
Sounds good. Alright.
Sounds great.
All right, guys, talk
Take
soon.
it.
How do I see what I've recently played?
On Steam, you're gonna want to
Go to
profile.
your profile
and
and games.
Devin and I have actually started doing things that I'm starting to hate about myself, which we talked about last week.
Okay.
And I've somehow, due to Devin and another buddy of ours, I'm actually starting to enjoy League of Legends, something that I've despised for a very long time.
Yeah, fuck League.
Yeah, and
People are terrible.
I'm going to put this in the most exquisite way possible. There's a certain je ne sais quoi to this game where if you go in and you just kind of turn off your brain to anybody who's cursing and yelling and doing whatever, then it's actually kind of okay. But most of the time when I'm enjoying myself, I don't tend to play solo that often. Sometimes I still do. But most of the time it's like Devin and myself and a buddy playing 3. So it's just us having fun and just communicating and being awesome. Or like I'll go and do like the normal game mode, which is a 5-on-5. And I'll have like 4 of the people on Skype. So we're just kind of all talking and having a good time. I think I explained this last time. It's almost like it's not even if we could play any other game and I still have fun, but for some reason we're playing League of Legends and for some reason I'm enjoying it. And
It's
a really weird thing because I'm not taking it super seriously yet, but I'm definitely
You're starting to get sucked into this weird, almost competitive level because you're just about to hit ranks.
yeah.
And when you hit ranks, you're gonna find that you're like, okay, I need to get this gold level, or like you start falling into this like category of like I want to be better. I want to see my ranks get better, or I want to get my different runes or different champs. Or
There's a weird thing with League though, is that how playing it right now, I feel like it's just fun. I don't think I look at it at all like I would look at StarCraft, where it's just like, man, I gotta get better. I gotta learn the builds. I gotta do all this stuff. I gotta learn the meta. Stuff like League is just like you guys have been helping me out to just learn characters or stupid stuff like, oh, what items I should be getting. And just knowing that is like, all right, I feel good enough now. Like this is as far, not as far as I'm willing to go. Like I want to learn a little bit more, but when I hear like you and our buddy Jake talk about like, oh, in the recent patch this stuff has changed and like, oh, this little range stuff, I'm like, oh man, no, I'm not gonna go that far with this game.
It's the essentially of like, you know how you've got all the weird Dota intricacies. From what I understand, like I have not played Dota.
Yeah,
but from what I understand, it is complex to say the least. Like there's all these weird strats you have to do that you can deny, you can do all this other stuff. Like League is definitely a dumbed down version of Dota, but
sort of, yeah, it's like arcade mode.
Yeah, there's all this weird strat associated with like League that can really make or break a game really quickly, and if you're not careful, like one or two missteps will end up like just getting fucked. It's just absolutely getting fucked. So it's like one move can make or break the game. So I don't know. I really enjoy it.
In which one are you talking about?
In League.
Yeah.
Well, I guess in both. It kind of
no, Dota is a lot easier to come back from.
But like League will snowball. Like if you feed someone like 2 or 3 times and then an 80 carry,
yeah,
like it just snowballs really quickly unless you can get like they end up like down a bottom lane wandering around by themselves and you like all 5 of you gank them. Like that's kind of how you can only really come back from it. So it's really weird.
Yeah.
I don't
know. Like I'm yeah.
I'm trying to convince you to play at least 1 match a day before you go to school.
Oh, I always do some at night when you guys all sleep because you guys go to sleep too early.
Yeah, having regular
9 p.m.
schedules.
though, it's like, ugh, what is that? It's garbage. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I'm playing that. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
No. I just played a little bit of Faster Than Light. Still playing that with the Endless mod.
Cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Sweet.
But that's really about it. I'm having some issues, Dan. I'm gonna ask you this. My Vita adapter doesn't seem to be charging anymore.
Heard about this. You're fucked. You're talking about the actual power charger?
Yeah.
Even if like you do like that wiggle waggling thing to see if it's your cable, it's fucked.
Yeah.
Do you have is there any sort of USB charging you can do with that other than from the cable itself? Like,
Can I charge it from like a PC or something?
The cable splits off into the USB cable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you plug that into a PC.
And it will charge it?
Yeah. There's a settings thing.
Yeah. That says like charge from...
It's charged from USB, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because like the brick just doesn't seem to be fucking working now.
Try it from USB.
try it.
All right. I'll check that
Otherwise,
out.
you might actually be fucked.
All right.
I know you can buy the power brick thing.
From
but-
where? From like eBay or something?
Yeah, some weird eBay thing could probably get you that. Would it work? But give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll definitely
It's
check
better
that
than
out.
trying to go buy another Vita just because of that. Or contact Sony. Maybe they'll do something with it.
Yeah, maybe I'll can send them an email or
You
something.
bought your Vita new, right? Rich is the only one that has used one, right?
I got mine used too.
No.
I got mine for a great deal. I got mine for like $100
With the games.
with 2 games,
Yeah. But
which is really awesome because that Vita is paid for its fucking self.
you
Yeah,
don't really
all the
buy
PlayStation
games
Plus
for
stuff.
it, you just get the
Yeah,
PlayStation
that's true.
Plus stuff, so.
Yep.
anyways, for random stuff I've been playing this week.
All right, I'm gonna have a nap.
Did I say we cared?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do we give a shit?
No. What I want to. Okay, so I'm gonna make you guys angry real quick. You know how I said, oh, Diablo 3 is gonna be super sweet when we play on the PS4. Holy fuck! Oh my god! I'm probably gonna buy it on the PC.
Holy
now.
Yeah,
fuck!
you already
Oh
just
my god!
fucking-
You told us last week.
Yeah, I told you guys last week. I don't think it was in. I hadn't played it yet.
No,
Yeah.
it was you told us in
A preemptive strike.
Oh, okay.
text
Okay.
messages.
Oh, so it was not on the podcast though. All right, so Diablo 3 got a patch, a 2.0 named patch, where
Go on.
they kind of are prepping it for Reaper of Souls. So this patch pretty much takes it to where the PS3 is, which is like the awesome loot and the change the difficulty modes and such, and pretty much brings the PC up to speed with that, and then adds a little bit more, I guess. Like it's more tweaked, like the loot's even better, let's say, than the PS4 and stuff, PS3 and stuff. But most importantly, I forgot how much time I had sunk into the PC version. I kind of went back into it to give it a shot, and I was like, man, I had like my stash was like full of gems. It had like my fucking blacksmith was already max leveled. I had a character that was already 60. I had like Paragon levels and everything, and I had I had a hardcore character that was up to like level 30s that I already beat normal on and stuff. So I was like, ah. And then there's just the price difference. Like they haven't announced when the PS4 version is going to come out. And the PS4 version, if I'd buy it, is going to be full price. It's going to be this. By that point in Canada, it'll probably be $69.99.
Yep.
And then it'll get taxed up to fucking like $80.
Yep.
And then I look at the PC version for the expansion, which is out at the end of March, and it's going to be $40. So I was like,
Oh, really? That's it?
yeah, it's only $40. And I was like, ah. And right now, if you pre-order the expansion, you can pay $50 and you get Diablo 3 with it or something, or it's $55 or something stupid. So I was like, oh, okay, well, anyway. But no, so I don't know. Playing on PC, I don't know what they did with that game. Like, you go back to it right now. First, the difficulties are gone. Like, before you'd play through it and you go through normal, then you go through
Hell.
no, Nightmare, and then
Nightmare,
Hell,
then
Inferno.
Hell, then Inferno.
So there's none of that shit anymore. There's just the game. When you go into it, though, you can choose to play on hard, which makes everybody a little bit harder. Then increases your experience and gold gain by 50% or something.
Oh, okay.
And then you can play on expert, which increases it by 200%. So hard would maybe be 100. So then the other one's 200%. Then you can go to master, which I think is 300%. And then you can go to torment. And torment to unlock, you have to beat the game at least once. So torment goes up to like torment 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's all the way up to 8. And every time like increases the experience gain and the difficulty by a fuck ton. So torment is pretty much like the new Inferno.
Torment was one of the first Magic booster packs I bought.
This is not magic though.
But
This is hell. No. But no, so no, it's weird because so right now I'm used to the way I'd always play Diablo. Even in Diablo 2, you'd go through it and you'd kind of go through the game again and again and again just to kind of level up and stuff. But it's weird now because playing on expert, if you've played a game like Diablo or Torchlight or all that shit, it's a lot easier because like stuff is harder. But if you like kind of move and click and move and click and move and click and kind of like StarCraft, whatchamacallit, fucking stutter step or something, you can easily kill everything. Like it's still not that
Really?
much harder, and you get like 200% experience
Space
boost.
Marine.
Oh, that'd be really cool. That'd be really cool. You could be a demon hunter and treat it like a space marine, a single shot space marine.
Can you mod it so that he says Space Marine things?
Every time he's like, Those were radio
that was
sounds.
the best part about that TED skit.
Yeah, that was awesome. But no, so anyways, all that stuff's gone. But the weird thing is when you play an expert, which is not that hard. And so Dan, did you ever play like the beta or anything? Like, did you get up to Skeleton King? Either of you? Like, did you guys ever?
I didn't touch the beta.
Game.
You played?
I bought it. Remember?
Yeah, but how far
I was
did
playing
you
with
get?
you and Sil.
Did we
You guys were
finish
just
it?
fucking like woo. And I was like, how do I play it?
So do you remember the Skeleton King then?
We
Like,
didn't get that far.
no, it's the
We got to where we got to like a graveyard. And we had to go through like 3 like really samey looking.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So
I like how
little bit-
the description of samey looking things
yeah.
immediately triggered that.
No,
memory.
but he knows. He was telling me about like, okay, we have to go to this one first.
So the 3 graveyards, what would happen is you'd find a crown in there, then you'd leave that, and then you'd go back to town, then you'd go somewhere else where Deckard Cain was. You'd fight the Skeleton King. So we were maybe like 30 minutes away from this. So what did we play? Like an hour or 2 then?
Yeah, we got through it really quickly because you and Sil were just
Yeah.
kinda, like powering.
So
it.
imagine doing that at that speed, and then getting to the Skeleton King, except for you're like halfway through Act 1, and I'm currently level 25. So I'm almost halfway to the cap, and I'm halfway done the first act of the game, and I'm already decked out in like crazy shit. Like the game is like super speed now. It's ridiculous, but it's weird because nothing's really changed. Like the boss fight's still the same, the areas are still the same, the quests are still the same, the spells have been tweaked and changed a little bit and stuff, but honestly, all the patch was just a fuck ton of math that's changed, like drop rate stuff and like stats to roll properly to your character and all that stupid shit. And for some reason, just those little small like number changes have fucking made the game amazing for me. Like I don't know, like it's
So like, why is it amazing?
why is it amazing? Yeah, I know. In Diablo 2,
Like that's the thing that I'm trying to understand is like, well, how did this get so amazing for you in such a short?
so first like
Time.
the spells kind of got a little bit changed where stuff is more powerful. You can kind of they've tweaked. I can't remember how it was before, but for some reason now, like I loaded up my Witch Doctor, which was my level 60 thing, and I was kind of going through the spells, and when you put runes in them, it changes the spells a little bit. And going through them, like now, I actually had a hard time like choosing what I want to do because more shit had their numbers increased to like, oh, that I didn't use that because I was like, clearly this is the better thing I can use. But now like certain things look like they have like the same damage, or like, do I want to stun people and like, or be someone who can run away a little bit easier? Like, there's a bit more builds.
Okay, so there's a little more depth in how
like,
you can
there's
build
not
it.
like a main thing. Well, there's probably still a main thing that's better, but there's a lot of stuff that kind of splits off and kind of feels still really cool. So you can kind of create your own little build that you want to use. So there's that. But also the way that the drops work now is that if you find something, it more often than not will be something that's for your character. So say you're running around as like a wizard or something.
Yep.
You'll get more intellect and like spell damage or something on it. So instead of just
So you're not finding things meant for a warrior. Like I know that was one of the big issues with the beginning of it was you were finding shit that didn't really apply to whatever you were using.
so
like,
so like when you start the game, like you'll get an unidentified item, you'll right click on it, and it'll just give you like, oh, it gives you 1 stat. As you get farther into it, it'll give you like 4 stats. So what would happen is on the old one, it'd be like, you're a mage, right? So here's 150 intelligence, and then here's 300 strength, and 300 fucking vitality, and 300 melee damage. You're like, what the fuck is like, this is a wand. What the hell is this? But now you kind of get stats that are more tailored towards you. So you'll get like mana regen, you'll get like health regen, a shit ton of intelligence, and then like spell damage or something stupid. Like there's no spell damage, but like it's the stats kind of make it so let's say you kill a boss and you get like a legendary drop, you're fucking excited because the second you identify that thing, it's like you know you're about to get a huge boost of stats, or just like your dude's about to get powerful.
okay, so it's a little more tailored and a little less.
It brings back the excitement of like seeing a yellow drop and be like, oh shit, oh, and like just being excited about it. But yeah, that plus like leveling really fast kind of feels really good because knowing that you don't have to play through the game like 3 times is a kind of sweet feeling. And
That's a weird like
yeah, like it's just math.
like that just seems. It seems like it would have been done, like, should have been done first off.
Yeah, like this is like I'm saying, and the stuff I'm talking about right now is really good in the PS3 version as well. So yeah, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like weird little changes, but now the game feels really good. There's a lot of stuff that's in there as well that you can't really do. Like there's like adventure mode. So once you beat the game and you have the expansion's out, you'll be able to teleport to any act and anything and go around and do quests in certain ways to just do weirder shit. Like there's stuff you can do. But I don't know how adventure mode really works. I haven't really read up on it. But anyways, it feels fun again for some reason. Like I can't even really pinpoint why. It's just playing through it feels good again. I don't know. They also changed the way the Paragon levels work. So when you hit max level, you can keep getting experience and leveling up. and now it's sort of like Borderlands' badass rank. How
okay.
you kind of
Yeah,
get stats, and let's say if I make a new character, I get to repick the stats that they want to have, so I can be like, oh, you're gonna start with more intelligence and stuff. But the cool thing is, unlike Borderlands, say I'm like Paragon level 30, I have 30 stat points to put into weird different things, and they're split into 4 categories, and they kind of branch out like offense, defensive, whatever. And it automatically picks like you get 8 for offense, 8 for defense, 8 for, and it'll split it out, and all that. But the thing is, the thing is that unlike Borderlands, you can try it and then be like, okay, reset my Paragon points, and then put them into other things without it doesn't cost anything, and you can just do it between combats.
You can reset your badass rank for like,
Can you? Oh, that's right. You go to
like
the
a crappy amount of money. Like it's not even like
yeah,
It's not even worth it. Like,
Okay.
not a worthwhile amount.
okay,
no. I mean like it's not like
expensive.
like
Yeah.
you could just do whatever
Yeah.
you want at that point.
Okay, well, the same thing then. So you can kind of create your character. So not only do you now have like those builds you can do, you can kind of like put points into like having your character have better lifesteal or better AoE
Oh,
or like
that's
more
kinda cool.
resistances and stuff without having to worry about your items. So it's kind of there's just a lot of like small shit that's just like, man, if Diablo 3 would have came out feeling like this, holy fuck, this game would have been so much better. And I don't know.
I think it's because they wanted to try their real money auction house thing.
Yeah.
It's too
And
bad.
the weird thing is right now the real money auction house is still up and this patch is out, but it's about to die in like a week or two. So right now you kind of have people putting up items which are tailored really good towards certain characters.
Turds? Yeah, okay, yeah.
But also what's really interesting is that legendaries now change things. So okay, so you got your Paragon levels that are changing your build. You got the skills and runes that are different now. And now legendaries will kind of like drop with skill changes where they'll make like a certain, let's say I can throw zombies that explode. It'll be like zombies that explode like 3 times and do like twice the damage or something stupid. So legendaries feel fucking crazy when they drop as well. Yeah, I don't know. Lots of small changes, but the game feels pretty cool now. I'm kind of excited for Reaper of Souls, to be honest. I wasn't expecting it. And I was so sure about the PS4 version. And playing on the PC version, I kind of miss the comfort of the controller. But there was also something with like the auto attacking on the PS3 when, especially as a mage, when you're trying to like, say there's a boss covered by minions, you always want to hit the boss for some reason. Or you try to be hitting the boss, but you'd hit everything else because the auto aiming wasn't that great. But on the PC, like being able to pinpoint exactly who the fuck you're gonna hit with something, does feel good again. But I don't know. I'd still kind of like the controller. But either way, $40. It's out at the end of the month for sure, and I'm kind of psyched and probably gonna pick it up now. So
It's cool.
I'm surprised. A patch brought me back in.
It's
Yeah.
it's the hook they're looking for.
Other than that, I played Thief fully through. I said last podcast that it was fucking garbage, and I was like,
Are
whatever,
you
I'll play
retracting
it.
your statement?
I'm retracting my statement for the gameplay. The gameplay, I had a lot of fun going through it, except for when I got towards the end. The game takes a twist at some point for a very kind of weird, scary level. You go through an asylum, and that's really creepy and really fucked. And there's like ghosty shit going on. It also introduces a weird enemy type that kind of is weird to stealth, and you can't like knock out. So I don't know. When you keep seeing those characters, it got really annoying to face them. But other than that, I really like going around the city and stealing stuff. Started feeling really good. And have you guys seen a gameplay like when you hit A to like swoosh? You kind of do like that quick like crouch like. No. Okay. Well, there's a cool swoosh mechanic. So say you're getting spotted, you can hit like the A button.
Like the rollback and like
Yeah.
dodge, and you use
So-
from like moving shadow to shadow.
Yeah, imagine like a dive
More
roll
like a
without dive
roll.
roll, but you like swoosh. So it's like imagine you're coming around a corner really fast, and there's a guard sees you. He's like, "What is that?" You hit the button and you kind of swoosh backwards. So it's a really fast kind of like movement.
Oh, a backdash.
It's like backdash, but it's like he goes downwards.
Does it make a sound going?
No, it goes like because he crouches low to the ground. You kind of feel him go like whoop, and you can kind of use that to get around. It's like a little dash, but it's really cool because that is like the best mechanic in the game for sure. But anyways, I
But
finished
you don't
it.
get it till later.
No, you have it all the time.
Oh, really?
It's just like it's kind of like, and you can do it if there's like two shadows and there's like a patch of light, like a road. You can kind of go from one side to the other. It feels really cool. Anyway, other than that, the story was very weird. During the entire game, there are cutscenes that take they're not in-game cutscenes, they're like pre-rendered in the engine, and then they just kind of play a video at you. There's about like 8 of them through the game, and 5 of them didn't have sound for me, including the 3 last ones as the game is ending and like shit is getting fucking crazy in the story. 3 cutscenes played where major things happened had no sound, and sometimes the subtitles wouldn't pop up, so I didn't know what the fuck was happening. There was just like explosions going off, people running. people like getting stabbed and shit, and like I was like, what? Okay, I don't know the context. This is great. But
was there like twists that you could see that you just
like I'm over exaggerating a little bit. Like that, you could kind of tell what was going on, but you couldn't hear what they were saying. So you kind of look at it and be like, okay, that's happening. But you're just like, man, I wonder how this conversation's going right now. Yeah, it ended on an okay note, and it does poop you back into the game to keep going and stealing more shit if you want to, which I was kind of excited about. Because
so is the thing that I'm weirded about? That's a linear path game, right? Like it's Dishonored style where it's a large map, but in realistically you're going from point A to point B. It's just how you get there is different.
Yeah. The game operates on like an overworld. Okay. So there's the main city that you can kind of crawl around, just like Dishonored has like that bar area. Except for this, the overworld main city is a huge area. Mm-hmm. What happens is that there's a lot of loading screens in between.
Oh, okay.
But you can go up to a door and it'll be like, okay, you're loading like a job right now. Like, do you want to do this job or do you want to stay in the town? It's like, okay, wait, no, I'm gonna back out.
Yeah, all right.
And in the town, there's a lot of houses you can break into, stores you can just break into and steal a whole ton of shit. And there's a lot of side quests. I ended up doing all of them accidentally, and those are really fun. But I felt really bad because some of them were like, oh, go break into this dude's shop and steal all of his money. And then you break into the shop, and like I have like 3,000 gold by this point, and I like fucking break open his cash register or something, and you grab 10 gold, and he's like, great, I've got all of it. I'm like, oh my god,
you just stole all this dude's fucking money.
It was that guy's lifeblood,
and he had 10, and I'm just like, oh, I'm a shithead. But yeah, I don't know. Thief was really pretty cool. It was way more fun than I thought it was gonna be, especially after that first day, our first time playing, where just nothing was working with me. But yeah, that story, everybody's right. It's really not given so good. They try to make you care about characters that you don't really care about, and it's just weird. I don't know. It was still pretty fun. I started playing South Park Stick of Truth as well. Wish Kumar would be here to talk about it. I'm pretty sure we'll hear more about it if he comes back in, so I'll just say a little bit. If not, I'll just say that game is fucking awesome. If you guys watch South Park at all and you enjoy that show, holy shit, this game is going to be for you. If you guys have ever played Paper Mario and you've enjoyed Paper Mario, this game is also for you. And when I say Paper Mario, I mean like the original Paper Mario or like Thousand Year Door, not that sticker star weird shit or the Super Mario, fucking Super Paper Mario on the Wii. This is like the turn-based combat with like A and then timing presses on A, or like Super Mario RPG, I guess, is also.
Oh
like
wait,
that.
Really? It's like Mario Superstar Saga?
Yeah,
it's like that.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah, and it's pretty fucking great. Imagine Superstar Saga if there's like dick jokes, shit jokes, magic. All the magic in Stick of Truth is fart stuff. Like you cast like a fart ball where you fart in your hand and you just kind of, and then people can light it on fire for fireballs and shit.
Fucking weird.
It's really dumb.
Shit.
It's amazing though. But it also does something interesting where, say Paper Mario. You know how Paper Mario you could see the enemies walking around and you could like jump on their head for their whatever start attacks. This you can fart on them to stun them and then you can punch them in the face and then you get like that starter attack. But there's also things in the environment where let's say there's like a bookshelf with some books on top of it and there's like a leg that's weak. You can hit it, and if they're in the environment there and the books fall on them and they'll kill them, you don't have to do that fight. You just get the experience for it. So you can kind of, there's some interesting stuff there. But yeah, holy crap, that game is fucked up though. Like there's, I don't even want to say it because there's just like part of the fun of that game is experiencing how crazy it's willing to go, and it's just good.
Then don't.
It's good. But it still hasn't worn off for me. Something I'm about to say is that the game looks exactly like the show to the point where like I'm watching it being played, like I'm playing it and I'm looking at it and I'm like, there is no difference. It like especially on PC where it's not stuttering or doing any weird stuff. So I heard the console version stutter just a tad bit every once in a while. But just a tad bit. Kumar was saying that at least. Yeah, it looks exactly like the show and it's amazing. And sometimes like I just keep looking at it and I'm like, man, this is cool. But it's pretty great. Stick of Truth is pretty fantastic. And I managed to get a free upgrade to the collector's edition, and I got a cool little Carmen. It looks pretty badass.
You showed it at the beginning of the podcast.
Yeah, but I never explained what the hell's going on there. Maybe it was CGI.
Maybe it's CGI right now.
Ooh. So much CG. Our production budget, we blew it all on CG.
ESO was open beta on the weekend. I played a little bit of it. That is now open to talk about and stuff. I really like ESO. I pre-ordered it. I'm going to play the...
SO?
Yeah. So it's
Like
really good.
Pumping that gas.
Yeah. The weird thing is that a lot of people are talking shit about Elder Scrolls Online, and
Talk shit.
talk shit about it, saying it's garbage, looks like crap. I could agree why they're saying it, but for some reason, what they're complaining about is something I'm interested in, like a slow-moving kind of weird story MMO with people running around and shit. But like the PvP sounds really interesting, and I haven't sunk. Okay, the thing is, I haven't sunk much time into the beta because I don't want to. I want to experience the game whenever I play it, which is probably a bad idea if it is really actually shit. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is actually kind of cool. If anybody's thinking of getting it, please let me know because I will play with you because I currently have a whole 0 people to play with, and no one fucking wants it.
No friends.
So please join me, and we'll have a very good time. Other than that, I honestly don't think I played much this week. I'm still like
I think a
shittily.
big chunk of it was Thief.
Yeah.
The big chunk was Thief, and me slowly cruising through Bravely Default still, not making any progress anytime quick, and
Just kind of going through it.
yeah, I feel like there's something that I played on the weekend that, oh my god, I played Orion Dino Horde. Okay,
Yeah.
so there's this sweet fucking 4-player co-op. Oh, it's 5-player co-op. Sorry, and there's also versus things of this like game that was $1 on Steam like last week or something, and I played it like a few months ago, and it was just fucking dumb. Like it was like, why? Like who made this? This looks like Halo with dinosaurs. And
Okay, that sounds fucking great.
yeah, okay,
A.
like it sounded.
B.
The
Don't
thing
talk
is-
shit about Halo dinosaurs.
The thing is that the quality of the game before wasn't good, so it's like, what is this fucking Halo dinosaurs? And then we went back and played it since the game's been patched and added some crazy shit to it, and it was like, what is this Halo dinosaurs? And it was just really cool. We had a fucking blast, and
You're hilarious. Same words, different.
Yep. It's all about the way you say it. But
Is it actually?
fun?
Yeah.
I would not
I heard
recommend.
that game was garbage.
I would not recommend spending the $15, whatever it is, on it. But if you can find somebody who has like has it bought for like $1 or whatever, man, it is fun with friends. Because yeah, it's like a horde mode, dinosaur, crazy, weird. I don't know. It's just really dumb. It's fun. You can like get eaten by a fucking T-Rex or you're like having a good time, you're like shooting people and stuff, and then like a pterodactyl comes down, picks you up, brings you up, and then your buddies can do nothing but shoot at it, and then watch your body fall from the sky, and then just fucking die. And it's really great. But
that sounds real dumb.
It's really dumb. I don't know. I just want to bring it up because that game was really dumb. And if you guys are like looking for a stupid game to play with your friends, maybe look for that game for super cheap and pick it up on like a Steam sale or something because it is really dumb.
Well,
And,
do we want to roll through some newsage?
I think we can totally go with some usage. I'm just going to.
So
I
I've
feel
got
like that
I've
game's been on Steam sales for like
A lot.
$1.
Yeah. It was $1 like 2 weeks ago, and that is a steal for the awesomeness that is that game.
I've got some breaking news.
Ooh.
Sony is going to potentially be trying to make a Last of Us movie. So it's got the Naughty Dog creative director is writing the script, and the
Wait, did
director
just leaves?
No, that was the Uncharted person.
Yeah, that was the Uncharted.
Oh, Uncharted. Okay.
Yeah. And the director of the Spider-Man movie, I don't know which one that is, Sam Raimi?
I still haven't seen the new
Sam
one.
Raimi.
Sam Raimi is going to be involved in some sort of capacity.
I feel like that's the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
No, that's Spider-Man. Like,
Old one?
yeah.
Oh, that's
like,
garbage
like
then.
1, 2, and 3. Hey!
So-
Those
I-
were
so-
good. 3 was not.
Okay. 3's the only one I didn't watch because I felt sad.
3 was like depressing.
Yeah.
Like it was just,
It was depressingly bad.
you had so much promise.
Yeah.
Then you went to the dark side.
Was that your segue into news, by the way, Devin?
Yeah, no, that's my segue into news,
Okay.
which is really great because that's something I forgot to mention. I went back and started replaying The Last of Us.
Did you ever finish it?
No.
Oh. You have the season pass too, right?
Yes.
You guys haven't played the fucking expansion.
That's
DLC.
why I've gone back.
I told you I watched it.
That's
Okay,
why I'm
right.
going back and playing it, is to finish that.
Devin,
Yes.
never mind.
Just leave it alone.
How far did you get since you went back?
I've restarted the whole
Oh,
game.
okay, shit.
I just like said fuck it and just have going again.
You just reminded me that The Walking Dead episode 2 of season 2 came out this week, and I didn't fucking play it yet.
Oh shit.
Wow, what a scrub. Like,
Everybody, check out Saturday's cast,
Wow.
or Friday night's cast, or Friday's cast, or
Some
Sunday.
cast.
Check out my cast. This is gonna be
Just
some episode 2.
Come hang out. We miss you.
Let's have a good time.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's out.
No, so that's kind of my segue in. So what do we got, Rocco? Lead us off.
Do you guys like that Dark Souls 2 game? It's fucking coming out next week for the goddamn PS3 and the goddamn Xbox 360. Where the fuck's the PC version at? Where the fuck's the PC version at?
April 25th?
Ooh, April 25th, you guys. We finally got a release
totally
date.
just pulled that fucking out of my ass.
Don't pull things out of your ass. Don't do that. Yeah, it's actually coming out April 25th on the PC. It's going to be $49. Pre-orderable on Steam. It's on Green Man and all that stuff, so get your deals going. It's currently 20% off on Green Man, and it's going to come out a month later, so fucking buy it, please. It's amazing. Anyways, yeah, Dark Souls 2 got a release date on PC, which is exciting. It's only about a month. It's not actually too bad. So anybody who's pissed that the console version is coming out first, it's not that far delayed. So
yeah,
that's pretty
it's
great.
not bad.
Pretty excited about that. Hey, you guys know that Twitch, that website for broadcasting?
No.
For broadcasting the Pokemon games?
Explain.
The Pokemon game. Yeah,
the Pokemon games.
Twitch plays Pokemon?
Yeah.
The name of the whole website?
Exactly.
Oh, I thought that was the website.
They beat Pokemon.
Oh, that's awesome, actually.
And I was excited. I was like, it's over.
And
To which they restarted it, and now they're playing Pokemon Crystal. And
They played... How does it feel that the Twitch community has played like more Pokemon?
didn't they have like 40,000?
let's play more what? Sorry?
Pokemon than you.
I've played Red, Blue, and
No, you haven't. Don't lie.
Silver.
Yeah, just don't fucking lie.
Stop
I
fucking
don't know.
lying.
And that's about it. So once they beat Crystal, then I'm sad. But no, yeah, they restarted Crystal. The thing is that I was really pissed because the chat was dying and stuff. Chat is apparently still dying because people have been saying in the podcast tonight that some of their messages...
It's still going.
Yeah, but some of their messages are being eaten. But Twitch has said in the past week...
It's a good
that
stress test
they're-
for it.
Yeah, but they've stress tested, but they're also pushing out their new chat and everything. So over the next week, we're going to see improvements for it.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So little fixes like it eating it less. You can notice now whenever you watch the Twitch Plays Pokemon streams is that the chat's just fucking flying upwards. And what would happen is it would stop, and you'd notice like, oh, server's dead, and then it would just like, oh, nothing sending, and then it would just continue, but it would like lose the in between. Now it's like caching it on the server.
Oh, it's got a buffer.
It's got a buffer, so it's just like it stops, and you're like, oh fuck, and then suddenly the chat goes, and it's just like it's just a blur of fucking text flying up because it's just like everything just shitting out at once, and then it just continues like normal.
That's really weird.
So it seems like they're caching it, so it doesn't eat the chats as much as it is right now. But it remains to be seen if that's going to push on non-event channels and stuff.
That's pretty cool, actually.
But either way, chat patches. I'm kind of excited.
What else you got for us?
What else we got? Did you guys know that Watch Dogs also got a trailer and is got a release date?
Yeah, May 15th?
27th. You're trying.
I knew it was May.
25th?
27th.
Sure it's not 25th?
No, it's 27th.
27th?
27th.
Unless the article I pulled it from is indeed the Europe. No, it's 27th.
Yeah, 27th.
Eat a dick, Dan. So
Yeah, Dan, eat a dick.
Watch Dogs is slated to come out on May 27th, and they
wanna
put out a new story trailer, as well as GameSpot put out a gameplay video
That looks like
that looked pretty
fucking atrocious.
last gen, and somebody said it was PS4. It remains to be seen if that's actually PS4, but it looked a little poop.
Okay, so here's the weird thing.
Graphically, gameplay still looked good.
I have that fucking game pre-ordered.
Yeah.
I completely bought out.
Yeah.
Man, you
Just
just
fucking forgot about it.
Yeah.
Until like that, I watched that trailer and was like, I gotta go pre-order this, and I'm like, oh fuck, I bought a physical copy. Ugh.
But
Super sad about that.
hey, well, it's paid off. Whatever. Be
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, so that's that. And what else do we have here? Dishonored 2 is rumored. There was a picture that came out that said Dishonored 2 Tales of something or something some Torvald something.
No, it's not something
Linus
Torvald.
Torvald, fucking Linux edition of Dishonored 2 is going to be announced possibly at E3 2014, and that's cool.
I really like Dishonored, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
Yeah, and especially after being done with Thief now and knowing Dishonored is a super fast moving, super teleporty, awesome
Darkness of
Thief.
Tivia.
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 Linus Torvald?
You know what's like, I wanted to get more of that universe. I really enjoyed that. So I think it's going to be really good, as well as if you like pre-order, you get access to the new Doom game.
That's weird.
That's what's rumored to like, because Bethesda.
That's also that's for the new Wolfenstein, isn't it?
No, this
the Doom?
is straight up fucking Doom. It says
The new Wolfenstein also gives you access to the Doom thing as well.
so. It seems like
Or
it's
maybe
supposed to
they're just
be.
giving Doom
Yeah.
beta by a new
Everybody's
game.
got to try Doom. Goddamn, play Doom, please.
So here's the thing: is like, this is all rumored like press shit that
Yeah.
was leaked super early.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so hold on. We should mention like Punk Asian in the channel is actually saying right now is that the Wii U version has been a victim to this huge pushback thing of Watch Dogs. Is that the Wii U version of Watch Dogs is currently delayed, and by that they mean nobody is working on it right now until the other console versions are out.
Wow, holy shit!
So it remains to be seen whether they're actually going to put it out or if they're if they're going to put it out on the other consoles and test the waters to be like, are we going to get money on the Wii U version? Is it going to be worth it? Or just straight up go like, it's not worth it for us. So I hope it is, because people have Wii U's, and I'm pretty sure if that's the only console they have for quote unquote next gen, that would suck if they wouldn't be able to get it, because Watch Dogs still looks amazing despite that weird trailer that said it was PS4, even though it looked weird.
Weird down-resed.
But yeah,
models.
I hope that ends up being something that comes out on the Wii U, because the Wii U is kind of getting shafted for a lot of multi-platform games, which kind of sucks.
What the fuck?
But
this press thing, like, I don't know if I can believe the legitimacy of this, but it's like, so it uses, like, this is Dishonored 2 rumor stuff.
Mhm.
Uses id Tech, which makes sense.
Yeah.
New location, new main character, new updated powers, and something of the Outsider. I can't read that little one, but versus multiplayer.
That's weird.
Okay, be weird if they had like kind of like did the Assassin's Creed 4 thing where they just had like a whole bunch of NPCs and dudes are just like teleporting around trying to murder each other. That'd be actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty awesome, actually.
Either way, just more Dishonored 2 would be really nice.
As well as it's coming out for... It's supposedly rumored to be coming out 2016. So...
I guess that's a really long time.
That could...
That's a balls date.
That sucks, considering Dishonored came out, what, 2 years ago?
Yeah, roughly, I think.
It's like... That's a fucking 4-year cycle.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on to other new stuff. Speaking of E3 Dishonored stuff, Twitch was
now
contracted
partner.
Yeah, the main people who are allowed to stream E3, or most all-inclusive access stuff is going to be E3 on Twitch apparently. So they signed a contract of sorts for 3 years, which kind of seems awesome, but also kind of curious if that affects Game Trailers at all, because like. They always kind of had super all-inclusive access to streaming that. So I don't know what the fuck's going to go on there.
And also, they don't use Twitch.
Also, yeah, they don't use Twitch. They use their own proprietary stuff, which I would say maybe works a little bit better than Twitch in terms of quality.
For E3 stuff all the time.
For E3 stuff, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Another random stuff. Did you guys like Battle Block Theater on the Xbox Live Arcade?
That game seems like it was going to get real weird when I was playing it, and I still want to find out if it does get real weird.
Well, what if I told you that you can keep your 360 down in your basement and never plug it back in, and you can get on the people? What?
I live in an apartment. I don't have a basement.
You can take it off your balcony, which throw it away off the balcony. Throw the Xbox 360 out. Well, fuck it, because it'll be coming out on the PC. At some point, I don't know.
On the PC?
On the PC, and it'll be available coming soon. They announced it, which is kind of cool, because Battle Block Theater was a fantastic game, and for it to only be played on the Xbox 360 was a shame, because, not that 360 is bad, it sucked, because now that more people can play it, it'll be fantastic, especially if that thing hits a Steam sale. Oh my god. Yeah, Battle Block is coming to Steam, or to
That's
at least
awesome,
PC.
because I definitely want to check that out.
Sweet. Killzone got a weird thing where it's like, hey, you guys, yeah, we were 1080p output, but we were outputting at 980 by 1080p. 980 by 1080, which I've never heard of that resolution before.
980 by 1080?
Yeah, that seems like it would be lopsided in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that's weird.
Maybe that's why the game looks weird.
Yeah, and then they said, like, we are going to be more clear next time we put out a game and say resolution, which I guess seems okay.
Resolution. We're redefining.
I don't know.
Resolution.
I don't know why so many things revolve on resolution now. Like, fucking
jam all the pixels you can fucking jam into that fucking thing, and great.
No, it's weird that like the first news thing that you'll get when, like, for example, Watch Dogs is like Watch Dogs would be 720p on Xbox One or something. And, PS4 is gonna be 1080 though. Oh my god! It's just like, man, why is it the first thing?
Like, what about gameplay?
Yeah, but now you get weird things where companies are being looked at. It's like, why the fuck you use 980 times 1080p? What is this? Not 1080p. I don't know why I'm saying P after 1080, but anyways, weird shit. Resolution. Anyways. Hey, do you guys like that cool game, Murdered Soul Suspect? Kind of seems like that ghost trick on the...
Ghost trick on the
Is it on other things other than iOS and Android?
It's DS.
DS as well?
Yeah.
All right, so Ghost Trick is a game where you kind of die and you solve what killed you sort of thing. And Murdered Soul Suspect is a game that they've been showing, which pretty much does the same thing in a sort of third-person action, adventure-y kind of weird sort of thing. And they finally gave a release date for it. It's going to be coming out June 6th, and it's going to be available on the PC, Xbox One, and PS4. And that sounds like it's going to be a pretty sweet game, so it's cool that it's coming out this year, because summer's always kind of shitty for releases, and this is going to be a nice one. Right at the start
This
of...
summer, get murdered.
And then be a suspect of the soul. That's the best I can do. Hey, you guys know about that Titanfall bundle coming out for the Xbox One that includes Titanfall and the Xbox One? Well, if you don't buy that bundle, you get Forza for free. Because they're giving away a copy of Forza Motorsport 5 for every Xbox One purchase made now, I guess, or at some point. I don't know when the date is.
But you cannot combine.
No,
Titanfall deal with...
it will not be available with the Xbox One Titanfall pack thing. But hey, Forza is a pretty sweet game too. And yeah. Oh, I lost my folder of stuff. What else? Jack Tretton stepped down from being the CEO of Sony.
That's
Sony Entertainment.
Why? What's up with this?
He's gonna go be a QA tester.
He's gonna be the next contestant on Tested.
Yeah, that's right.
Tested.
Yeah.
Tested. But yeah,
The tester.
yeah. So he's stepping down. And
In other news, they're doing another season of the tester.
Seriously?
We're just bullshitting all of this.
Jack
All right,
Tretton
that's
wants to start at the bottom and go back to the top.
Yeah.
Start from the bottom over here. Copyright infringement. So why is he stepping down? Is it just like he's retiring? Or?
No, he wants to move on to other things, it seems like.
Okay, so running Sony, where do you go up from there?
I don't know.
Do you own the moon?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's gonna be the first lunar tycoon.
Like that's what I'm wondering is like, where do you go from there?
Yeah.
That's $1 billion company.
But he's going to be replaced by Sean Layden, which is currently the COO, a vice president and COO. So
CEO of what?
Of Sony Entertainment, the same thing that he is.
So okay, the way that Sony's structured, is this the overarching Sony?
Sorry, I mixed that up.
company?
Jack Tretton is the CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment of America, and Sean Layden is the COO of Sony Network Entertainment International. So same company, different.
Okay, because there's different umbrellas.
Subset.
There's
Wait,
like
the network is the like. Isn't that fucking?
It's like the-
movies,
yeah.
and TV and stuff.
yeah, it's the
Isn't
TV
that
and
old
movie.
guy that seems
Yeah, I
really
guess
out of
so.
touch? Can
Yeah.
you look at a picture of him.
Of Sean Layden?
Yeah.
So let's get. He's not that redheaded snowboarder, isn't he? No, kidding.
Whoa.
Oh no, I don't know this
looks
guy.
weirdly young.
There he is holding a PSP.
Yeah.
Oh, so
All of his pictures look like he's half blinked, which seems.
And
really...
also half of them he's holding a PSP.
yeah.
just
He seems very excited about the PSP. Yeah.
adding.
Okay. Well,
We're just, yeah, the PSP.
man, no one's gonna be able to replace Jack Tretton. He was always just a badass person.
Can you take a
And,
picture of him up so I can put
of
up?
Jack Tretton?
Yeah.
You just want to have Jack Tretton in your face?
I just want to see what he looks like because I can't think of him right
Can't
now.
think of Jack Tretton. It's motherfucking Jack
Oh,
Tretton,
this
motherfucker.
fucking okay.
Yeah, that
Yeah, the
fucking
fuck-
guy.
All right, that fucking guy that pisses me off.
The
He
guy
should
who
leave.
threw a microphone at E3 was like, "Motherfucking, I'm done here. Let's drop that."
Okay, what the third suggested result was drops the mic.
Oh,
Go
sweet.
see. All right, go to the picture of that. I want to see a picture of that.
Well, there's no picture. He's dropping like he was with what's his name, Jeff Keighley, and they gave him a mic to be like after that press conference. It was really good, and like he just didn't know what to do with it, so he just threw it backwards over him.
That's
And-
still pretty good. Though.
Yeah,
That's
Just like-
still
yeah,
pretty
he just gave a
great.
fuck instead of dropping it. It was crazy. But anyways, yeah,
I'm
Jack
done
Tretton
here.
stepping down, which is kind of sad.
Yeah,
but,
that's,
yeah.
How do you go up from there though? Are you gonna just I'm gonna I'm gonna go from presidency of the United States.
Yeah, he's gonna take Arnold Schwarzenegger down, even though he's not really
I
anything
told
anymore.
you, first lunar tycoon.
Yeah, Lunar
There we
Tycoon.
go. Sony Entertainment of Moon. Anyways, Batman Arkham Knight got a teaser or not a teaser. It was a full-on fucking trailer. Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to make things match and match and this fuck it. Whatever. Speaking of Jack Tretton, Batman is coming out No, Batman Arkham Knight, which is the next game, actually made by Rocksteady again this time, not Warner Brothers. Weird company that made a backwards ass fucking Batman game, which was still semi-decent.
I like the look of the boss fight in that game, the first one.
Yeah.
I want to play it. I have it. I just haven't.
But
What are you
Batman,
laughing at?
I don't know. Fucking Jack Tretton being goddamn Batman would be amazing.
He is Batman.
That'd be the best DLC. Anyways, Batman Arkham Knight got a trailer. It came out. It's a game that's coming out in 2014, is what they said for the year. And it's going to. I don't know if it takes place before or after whatever events, but it is only going to be on the Xbox One, PS4, and PC. So next gen systems only. And it's Rocksteady, so I'm excited. Because they know what's up, and yeah, should be pretty badass. Other than that, I didn't really have any other news. Good to go. So, yeah.
Cool.
Wow.
Awesome.
What a week.
Wicked.
What a season.
Can you tell that okay, so I want to
It's been a slow week for games.
No, the past 3 days I've been going to sleep really, really late. And you guys can bitch at me all you want because I'm lame for my lateness in early mornings, but no,
early mornings.
my early mornings.
Early fucking mornings.
No.
You have the worst sleep schedule ever. Go to bed at 3, wake up at like 11.
That's what I was complaining about. No. So what happens
Asshole.
is the past few days, I've been playing a lot of
Punch
Diablo,
you in the back of the head.
and I keep losing track of time and ending going to sleep at like 3 a.m.
What if you play that on your Vita? Then?
That'd be
you could
really
probably
cluttered.
You can
And
remote play it from your
30
PS4.
frames
Oh my god.
with input lag. No, okay.
My ears hurt after that spike.
Are they on
Dan.
fire? No. But no.
If you keep up with this 30 frames a second thing, I'm fairly certain that Dan is going to scalp around your face
I'm gonna keep it
just
up the
cut
whole
it off
generation.
and put it in a frame and say, I own Riccio's face.
I was just gonna hit him over the head with a frame 30 times.
Oh no, but
That's
I'm gonna
great.
keep it up till the end of the generation probably, until everything's 60 FPS.
How about we get can we get one of those paint shakers and just like attach a frame to one side of it and just have smack them
Oh.
30 times in a second?
That sounds painful.
We could.
That'd be really painful.
I mean, there's nothing.
can we not do
almost
that?
back,
I'd rather
but-
not die. If there was a way to do that without me dying, that'd be good.
Nope.
Anyway,
Death is inevitable.
yeah, no. Anyways, I've been staying up late really a lot, the entire week, and really a lot, not sleeping much, and I'm really slow and tired right now, and I'm probably still gonna stay up and play some Diablo tonight.
New releases.
New releases of next week. We've got Dark Souls 2 on the Xbox 360 and the PS3. PC version is coming out April 25th.
Wow.
Whoa! We've got Titanfall coming out on the Xbox One and the PC. 360 version is due out March 25th. And we've got Towerfall Ascension on the PS4, which actually I thought came out this week, but I was wrong about that because
No, that's
Awesome Knots
this.
came out.
Yeah.
As well.
Awesome.
Vessels.
We have Vessel for the PS3, which is an actually pretty cool game that I played on the PC at some point, and I can't remember anything about it, but I remember being pretty decent platformers. Check that out. As well as Yoshi's New Island for the 3DS.
Cool.
Which I didn't realize was coming out, and that also looked, I guess, pretty cool. So that's next week's releases. Holy fuck, Titanfall, you guys, is coming out next week. Also, holy fuck, Dark Souls 2 is coming out.
What do we have for Keel months?
I don't even know.
Read me some Keel months.
So I brought up last week's podcast comment. So episode
2-week-old
100.
podcast.
Yeah, there we go, episode 100. Because we got 2 comments on there that I figured I'd read anyways. But yeah, we have Ransom Purvis. No, sorry, we have. Oh no, I missed.
Fucked up.
I missed.
Fuck up.
Did you
No,
fuck?
there's another one we got. Sorry, there's 3. We got Ray Huto says. No, so Ray Huto says, "Congrats on hitting 100 episodes. Keep up the great work. Your podcast has helped me in more ways than one. I have tried and played games that I never would have ever played before. I just about have my game room set up. When I do, I'll request the Eunity crew and we'll play a few rounds. Till next time, ciao." Hell
Sounds
yes, bud.
fucking great, Ray.
Sure, you didn't.
There was a similar one that was also posted, but I think by the time I posted this, he posted it on this one because he thought we didn't read it.
I got
I'm just reading it because it's slightly different. So
Fucking awesome. Great.
Wicked.
Awesome, Ray. Let's play.
Ransom Purpose says, So I was luckily able to get into the first round of beta keys to Titanfall, and I was wondering what your experiences with it are. I personally think it is one of the best shooter games I've played in a long time, and the only reason that it is a fresh the reason for that is it is a fresh idea that has new game mechanics. I think I'm fucked up at the end there.
It is a fresh idea and has new game mechanics.
There we go. There's the end. That I was
Thank you,
missing.
Ransom Purvis,
Yeah.
for your comment. I'm going in completely fucking blind into this game.
That's
Oh,
right.
man.
And
Oh.
I didn't get to play the fucking demo, or sorry, the beta, which makes me fucking sad. But I'm super excited for this. So we'll see how this goes.
I feel like we talked about that thing on the podcast after
last week. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it looks fantastic. Ransom, I don't know what you're getting it on, but I'm gonna be getting on the Xbox One. Dan, Devin, and Kumar are gonna be getting on the PSC. Sorry.
The PCP.
I tried to
personal computer product.
computer. No,
Personal computer product.
I realized that I fidgeted
It's
myself.
really just comes in a 1-gallon jug,
and
you just take a swig, and you just sit in a corner and just try and ride the wave.
There's just no way to turn an S into a C.
Not without PCP.
No.
Don't do drugs.
I don't even understand what the hell you just said there.
PCP is a hallucinogenic drug that was popular in the early 90s, and a lot of people ended up being hooked on phonics, actually, surprisingly enough. It's a horrible name.
All right, so Titanfall beta, we
Don't know
really
where I was
enjoyed
going
it.
with that joke.
Dan and I very much enjoyed it. If Kumar were still on the Skype call, he would say that he very much enjoyed it.
Except that his PC kind of.
Yeah,
Yeah, his PC is kind of poop.
Yeah. it's
I didn't
massive
say his
poop.
PC was poop. I say
No, his PC is poop.
Yeah, his
Poop.
PC is
Wow.
literally
He
Okay.
plays on poop.
complete shit. Like
It's
literally
just a big
garbage fucking laptop.
pressed, like cow pie. It's got grass in it.
Oh.
It's got good fiber.
All right, let's
It's
not.
got keys molded out of little pieces of corn. You just sharpied them with like,
All right, so I'm going to say this right now, just so we can have this, recorded. Currently, my name is Mathieu Riccio, and I'm going to be buying Titanfall on the Xbox One only. And it remains to be seen if Dan and Devin and Kumar can convince me, because here's my situation.
I'll give you 20. I'll give you a knife and Counter-Strike.
Is I've ordered...
Okay, Devin, that's
he means lends it. I've currently ordered Titanfall on the Xbox One. When I order games from this place, it tends to arrive a day after. So I'm going to have Dan, who already has it preloaded on Origin, Devin, who's going to have it preloaded on Origin, and I'm going to have and Kumar playing as well, all texting and messaging about how fucking amazing it is on PC. And I'll have one day of just hearing that constantly. So I'm hereby saying that I'm going to make it through that day and not buy it on PC. But we'll see next
I have the
podcast.
day off. I can spend all day texting about how good Titanfall is.
So it remains to be seen whether I twitch there. It remains to be seen whether or not I'm going to end up podcasting next week and having 2 copies of that game and less money for me to live.
We discussed this. You're going to sell both copies of Call of
Sell a
Duty
kidney,
Ghosts.
man.
Yeah.
You only need one.
Yeah.
You could actually do that.
Anyways,
They go for about 30 grand.
moving on to the other comment, we got Jazzmaster909 saying, this comment is in reference to episode 99 when Richo started talking shit about Lords of Shadows. I started pounding my fist on the table in sheer rage. Richo, why do you have to be bad at playing good games? Man, I'm so sorry,
I
Jasmine.
just imagine him being listening to the podcast and you start talking shit. He's like, damn it, this guy.
He
Piece
doesn't
of shit.
understand.
I'm going to take his kidney.
Jazzmaster, I
Not
consistently
give him a reasonable rate.
I consistently think that game is not perfect, and for some reason the little things that are not perfect about that game were just egging me on in a way that made me hate it more than I probably should have.
That and the fact that you ran into a design flaw that like
For some
didn't-
reason made me snap. I don't know what the hell happened. But
Yeah. That's great.
okay, yeah. So I don't know. I do want to give it another chance, Jazzmaster. If it does help, I do intend to go back to that game. The thing is that if I go back to it, I'm probably going to crap that thing onto like easy mode and then just like roll through it mindlessly just to kind of see what that game is like. But if that does happen, you guys will probably hear my comments on it. But for now, I don't like it. But it remains to be seen what I'll think. Because you know what? I talked shit about Thief. Ended up fucking really enjoying my other 14 hours of that game.
For
So
the final cutscene.
Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 is all right, Riccio.
yeah.
You should
So
know.
and you saying that and little fixes, maybe I'll succumb to playing
It's-
the first
oh,
one again.
You should. I mean, the problem with you starting in Lords of Shadow 2 is that it spoils like a bunch of the fucking plot twists.
The thing, I could finish
from-
Lords of Shadow 1 though. I'm pretty sure if I just easy mode it and literally just like mindlessly hack my way through things
Yeah.
like
yeah.
hack and slash. I'm not a hacker.
Oh,
Piece of shit.
you heard it here, recorded first, hacked.
Just to go back to the Titanfall thing.
Admission of hacks.
So just to go back to the Titanfall thing, a lot of people that I know are getting it digitally. So I've got Dustin, one of my great buddies, and then like I think Nunu.
Oh, we're not your fucking great.
Oh, no, for the Xbox One. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Dustin, we got Nunu, and then I got like 2 dudes from the channel. We got like Stealth Recon, which is a new dude, and Connectus that I can think of, and we're gonna be playing, but I won't have it for a day. And then I have like Just get ready for name dropping. We got we got Dan, we got Devin, we got Kumar. Okay, then we got like Shanghai, we got fucking like Skinned, we've got motherfucking like I think Stagman's
Everyone
in
he's
the
naming,
channel.
add me on Origin.
Yeah, add me as well.
Is gonna be getting it, and then there's like a few other people on the channel, like I think like Tandyman, I think a Feto, I think or something. Just like people who just watch my stream constantly, just be like, oh man, Titanfall's really good. I'm playing all day. Sweet, it's Tuesday. Oh my god, Riccio, buy it, fucking buy it, dude.
Somppi, TEHSOMPPI.
So chances
Captain
are,
Brenner, it's on the Awesome Not stream right now. That's
chances are I'm gonna end up buying it, and I'm gonna feel really bad about it.
Needs to die.
So
fuck.
That's what Riccio's gonna say on Tuesday.
I just realized Nunu's in the channel, and he heard me say, "My great buddy Dustin and Nunu." Nunu, you're pretty cool too.
So
anyways, move
what
on.
do we got for the other one?
We have a single comment on last week's podcast from Gypsy Blade saying, "When, hey guys, when's the next gaming vid? I miss you." I'll be posting some channel stuff soon, but it'll be mostly Twitch
I forgot to mention that. I looked into Counter-Strike and what to do, and then I downloaded a whole bunch of maps and watched them on like the auto director.
Yeah.
And forgot what I was doing and was like, "What the fuck am I watching this Counter-Strike map?"
Yeah.
Just like closed it.
Yeah.
Not one of my finer moments, but
yeah, I think if ever we do those, we'd have to put the demo as some place to download and stuff. But yeah.
and see how it goes.
Anyways, that's it for that comment. If everybody in the channel, if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to either tweet right now or set it in the chat. I don't know what you tweet. I'm
going to reiterate. If you want to add us on Origin, I am Devin Somppi. It's the only one that I've got that gamer tag is that damn one because Cabby was taken.
524?
Yeah.
Really? That was taken?
Yeah. I think I have another Origin account that I forgot the password on. Anyways, it is Devin Somppi, TEHSOMPPI. We've got CaptainBrenner is Dan. You can add us up. And Mathieu Riccio is Riccio's one on Origin.
Except don't add him because
he's not gonna have it, and he's not a real good person anyways.
Yeah, he'll spam you about trading for knives and stuff.
Yeah,
all the
it's
time.
just really dirty.
Can I add, is it dirty to own 2 shooter games like that and then not know which one you play the most?
Can I ask you a question? Is it dumb to own Call of Duty Black Ops on 2 different consoles?
I don't have Black Ops on 2 different. No, I actually have it on PC and PS.
Sorry,
it's a lie.
Yeah. And do you also own Ghosts on 2 different consoles?
You thought he was being inaccurate, but he was being more truthful than ever.
Riddle me that. So, if you people in the channel have anything you want to comment about Riccio's severe addiction to overbuying multiple games on multiple platforms and playing them about once or twice a week, and then, saying fuck this shit and collecting a pile in the corner, but yet he hates to trade them in because someday when he's old and grizzled and gray, he may want to go back and he may want to play that both at the same time.
Oh.
So, I guess if you have any questions, guys, in the channel, make sure you say them now. If not, I'm going to start rolling out my outro.
Have you talked about Portal News? I missed most of the podcast. We don't know anything about the Portal News.
No.
I'm going to go ahead and search Portal News.
Portal News.
And we might have a...
News portal. Opera.
Portal game, Valve. Valve Portal. A competitive Portal board game.
Oh, that. Yeah, I actually heard about that.
Cryptozoic. I've seen a picture of that. Holy shit.
That looks really cool.
Oh my god. Okay, so Valve's putting out a board game, Portal, and I don't know how it works, but it has a very cool depth of field picture on Polygon right now. And
sounds great.
It seems to have pictures of companion cubes as dice. A cake, a blue cake actually. It seems to maybe light up.
The cake's a lie though.
Cake is a lie. There's some pretty great pictures on this Polygon thing.
Yep. Pretty great stuff.
I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah. So
can I put that on screen real quick? So we're gonna go ahead and scroll through this really on my face here. You got Fry saying "Shut up and take my money." We've got Fry saying "Shut up and take my bottle caps." A troll face Fry saying "Shut up and take my crates." And then fucking Pikachu Fry saying "Pika Pika 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 Pika."
That's pretty great.
It's pretty great.
So I'm gonna do my outro. If you guys are listening to us on iTunes, make sure you come over to the YouTube channel and check us out. Yet again, if you have made it this far, thank you guys for tuning in and listening. We will be having some new content as soon as the summer comes up. We're just trying to make our way through school.
God
right
damn,
now.
that's cool right now, though.
Fuck, man. That's some hard fucking classes. By hard, I mean not very hard at all and really hard to pay attention to.
Yeah.
So if you guys are brand new to this, we're Unity Gaming. We do some crazy shit on YouTube, as well as we have podcasts
Like right
every
now,
week. Crazy.
Usually we're more awake, but we had like really heavy pizzas.
No,
Yeah,
burgers.
pizzas, that's right.
We ate
Fucking-
deep fried bacon today.
And like I had a burger that had bacon and then like deep fried bacon in the burger as well as bacon
Did you know
mayonnaise.
it works as like an Ottawa thing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
only in
heard.
Ottawa.
It's crazy. You know what? Somebody linked me a place called The Melt, which is in the United States, and it's like nothing but
Basically the
grilled
worst.
cheeses.
Oh,
Oh,
Wow.
And- oh my god.
that
Sounds
sounds
fantastic.
really
It's the
good.
worst. You know what's the worst? When
I'm
someone
in.
links
Let's go.
when someone links you that at 2 a.m. when you're hungry as fuck.
Yeah, that
Damn.
sounds pretty fucking
And you're
amazing.
playing goddamn D&D. It's crazy. I've been playing D&D for like 3 weeks or more than that. 3
And
times.
you never talk about it.
I
You're
never
ashamed
talk
or
about it. I
something?
just
Like,
realized that it's not on any Steam list. I can't bring it up. I play D&D.
I
and
talk
it's
about
pretty
magic
fun.
every week.
Yeah.
Make sure to get that little in there.
Yeah. I did I ever talk
Pika
about the D&D
pika,
thing?
pika pika.
How I have a D&D going on where I'm wearing a metal chastity belt that is going to
you've
explode
talked
in
about
3
it
days'
before.
time. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
still going on. My dick is still not exploded. However, my
Best quote of Riccio 2014 is his dick has still not exploded.
when my in character dick is aroused,
His role-playing penis.
when my role playing dick is aroused, I have to roll to see if the chastity belt activates and portals my dick somewhere randomly in another dimension, another universe, whatever. So far, it has appeared in a pond where frogs have done nothing to it. So far, it's appeared in a forest where wolves have gnawed at it. So now I just have a bleeding, fucked up, weird crotch that has also been punched through the metal thing
I'm confused.
by a character from like some weird anime where there's a thing that looks like a moose or something with antlers, and it's like Trigon or something. I don't know what. It's punched my dick, and it was great. D&D's really weird, you guys, but I very much enjoy playing with some pretty cool people.
So, that's magical. And I don't know where I was going in my intro, so I'm just going to say thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you put some comments down below. We love reading them. I was really sad that we only had one this year. Well, this year.
Whoa.
One this
Whoa.
podcast. So thank you guys. I have been Sompy,
I've been Riccio.
I've been Dan.
and Kumar, it was...
Has been dead.
Yes.
Kumar would have told you guys to go play South Park Stick of Truth because goddamn that game's good.
And then he would
Yep.
have said, thanks and cheers.
Invest.
Yeah, cheers. Pika Pika.
Pika
Pikachu.
Taco.
Pikachu.
You revive people
I want
with
to point out that
tacos.
I went up a league in Awesome Knots and doubled my level.
We're done
And
here.
didn't lose a single match. during
Alrighty.
This podcast.
Thank you.
So check out that victory thing.
Yeah.
Up there,
Pro Awesome Knots, top right.
Victory.
You're welcome.
Pro Strats is playing a second.
Pro strat. High level strat. Hide in the bush.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.